Hello everyone. Today we will be looking at action-based sales model for Pipedrive. This is very different than what we looked previously in 3 videos where you just got to know the basic data model for Pipedrive. Now at this specific video we are looking at how to create your data model that helps you to lead your actions that you are taking in the sales process. So we have some resources available in the description. Make sure to use those and let me know if you have any questions. I will be glad to answer them in the comment sections below. Thank you. If you reach this step, it means you already have a basic data model. Now we will be looking at sales tactics based data model. At Process Natives, we use data model tree. This method helps us guide customers in the most structured way through tactics to KPIs and custom fields. Here is an explanation of 6 steps you will take to develop data fields for your tactics. First, you will choose sales funnel stage that you will be working on. It will help you focus. Second, you will identify target audience so that you think more strategically in terms of tactics and actions. Third step, you will look at tactics and actions and will identify measurable actions. Then you will move to defining KPIs for the specific actions. And finally, you will learn how to relate fields to KPIs and identify which ones are required on Pipedrive. All 6 steps discussed previously are easy to follow with sales data tree template that we have created specifically for this purpose. How to work with it? You can download the PDF document with custom sales data tree added. You will use one page for one stage only. So if you are planning to go through all 5 stages, you might end up with 5 documents. So what do we mean by sales stages in this specific method? They are not necessarily your Pipedrive stages in pipelines, as those can be further segmented for tracking purposes and also named very differently depending on your decisions. In this case, these are very generalized 5 stages that should always be in sales strategist's mind when thinking about tactics. Any business needs to acquire leads, qualify leads, build relationship with leads and provide solution, convert leads, and then retain customers. Which first stage you should start with? Choose the first stage you just want to work on, or you have most action and tactics ideas now, and mark it in your PDF document. We will then discuss audience. Why do you need your target audience in this method? The simple answer to that question is that the channels, language, and information used to connect with your audience might not be as effective with one demographic as it is with another. You already are aware of different types of data you can gather about your audience. Remember the first chapter of this course. It helps you at this stage to understand variations and attributes you could use to define them at this level. Remember demographics, psychographics, technographics, and all 20 types of data that we talked about. Use this knowledge that you acquired. Now, if you think strategically, the angle, how you define your audience will change with every stage. You might start with broader one at leads acquisition, but think about more specific segment which is harder to qualify stage. When you will prepare actions for your audience that needs to convert. You will remember specific demographics that takes more time to buy your services and products. Now, when you know the stage you're focusing, it's time to define audience on the sales data template. It's time to define tactics and measurable actions. First, what's the difference between tactics and action? Tactics are bites of your strategy, while actions allow you to implement them. For example, your tactic can be to run webinar in order to book meetings. Action one would be run ads to get leads to webinar page. And second action, send email with free trial to all webinar participants. We suggest having two major actions for one tactic using this specific method. What's the difference between measurable action and non-measurable for the tactic? In this method, you need to make sure that when you define your strategic action, you can raise measurement questions. Try to avoid such verbs like analyze, assess, identify, define, and track. Make sure you use a true action, not analytics verbs. If you have suggestions, please make sure to leave them below in the comments. If you need help with business automation, then you can always book me with a link that is in the description below. For all future videos, we will cover many different tools and many different processes for business automation. Please subscribe now.